The biggest flooding in recent times occurred in the U.S. state of Louisiana. But even in the midst of all this chaos and devastation, there were heroes. Among them were Mike Anderson and Daryl, two friends. The relentless rain pounded down as Mike and Daryl navigated their small rescue boat through the inundated streets. The air was thick with the smell of wet earth, and the distant sound of sirens wailed in the background. They had already saved several families and their pets, but there was always more to be done. As they paddled deeper into the submerged neighborhood, they spotted something unusual out of the corner of their eyes, a faint movement near the bushes. At first glance, nothing else was visible in the murky water. They steered their boat closer, and their hearts sank at the sight before them. Two pit bulls, their heads just barely above the waterline, were clinging to a small piece of debris that had become a makeshift island. The dogs were soaked, shivering, and their eyes were filled with fear and exhaustion. Daryl reached out first, carefully coaxing one of the dogs onto the boat. The animal was trembling, its eyes wide with terror. It took all of Daryl's soothing words and gentle strokes to calm the poor creature down. Once on board, the dog put her head on Daryl's lap and whimpered, her body trembling as if she knew just how close she had come to the brink of death. With the first pit bull safely rescued, they turned their attention to the other one. Mike extended his hand and with great effort managed to coax the second pit bull onto the boat. This one was equally terrified, but the presence of its companion seemed to bring some comfort. The pit bulls, now safe and warm, were a reminder of the hope that still existed amid the devastation. After a long and exhausting journey, Mike and Daryl finally reached dry land. They knew they had to find the owners of these loyal dogs who had endured unimaginable hardship. Through a combination of social media and word of mouth, they managed to locate the owner of the pit bulls, a man who had lost almost everything in the flood. As they reunited the dogs with their owner, tears filled his eyes. He explained that when he had been evacuating and packing up his truck, his beloved pets had gotten scared and ran away.